Hey everybody, it's Andy here, back on the project, and we're just coming to you live today, my very first live one ever, and because it's live, of course, we're going to get some background noise from the different marina stuff and various things. Hey, thanks to all of you that have been subscribing and sending me emails and stuff. It's awesome, and I had a request to do a live feed thing, and well, here it is, so we'll see how it goes. We may have some things that I want to do that's not going to let me do, so I may have to turn my camera around a few times and all that stuff. So, major decision today, and I need your help. I've been going round and round and round in my head about this, reading everything I can, and that is anchor systems, okay? So, there's a bunch of things on this boat. Because it's a special boat, it's a one-off project that's really doing my head in. Now, I'm going to show you to reverse the camera and show you what I'm talking about to begin with, and then we'll move through the different aspects that I need some help making some decisions on. So here we go. So this is the walkway of the boat. And you can see I've set out the bollard and the anchor roller there because I'm having a split decision here. Do I bring the anchor back towards the anchor well and put it in the middle of the walkway to launch the anchor from? Or do I put it right out there at the end of the beam? Now, I've had catamarans with both of that situation, okay? So I've had, our last Warm, it launched through the deck, but it was a pain to put the bridle on. It was really hard to figure out how to do the bridle. The cat that I built, the Richard Woods cat, I put the anchor out at the very end. Now, it was easy to do out there, but it was a lot of weight out at the end of the beam. Okay, so that's the first decision. Second thing is, if I do bring it back here, how do I reinforce all this enough to make a decent anchor well? And then, of course, is it going to impede us too much going forward on the beam when I need to change sails, etc., because I'm having a hanked-on sail? So that's the number one thing. Where should I put the anchor well? Out there, or the anchor itself, the launching roller, out at the very front of the beam, or back here right near the anchor well itself? So that's number one. Number two, what anchor should I have? Now, the boat here is going to weigh approximately 8,000 kilos, a guesstimate. Based on the previous owner's calculations and what the boat was originally, that's about what it is fully laden. 8,000 kilos, I would say give or take 1,000 either way. Even if we looked at a 10,000 kilo boat, 42-foot catamaran, 7 meters wide, 12 meters long, what anchor should I get? Now, I'm leaning towards a Mantis, and that means I'm looking towards a 25, 30 kilogram Mantis anchor. Very expensive here in the UK, of course. On my previous boats, I've had a Delta and a Rockna. So, both were great anchors. I never had any trouble with either of them, but I'm sort of wondering what direction I should go down. Now, every time I read something or watch something, I get the exact opposite opinion from the previous thing that I read or watched. So picking the anchor, major decision, because, it's going to have to be the holding power for the boat, the project, no matter what, in storms or whatever, because I don't intend to do any marinas anymore, all on anchor from now on. Okay, so send me your ideas. Maybe you've got something out there. I asked somebody the other day about a Bruce. There's a boat in here that has a huge Bruce anchor, an original Bruce, not a copy. And he swears by it. But it is huge. It'd be hard to manhandle around if I needed to. So I'm thinking about a Mantis. Secondary anchor I'm thinking about is a Fortress, maybe an F16. Little smaller, maybe only 10 or 11 kilos, something to kedge off with, or use a stern anchor or a lunch hook, if we didn't drop the main anchor down. After that, then I'm thinking perhaps, based on those two decisions, I'm going to go to a manual anchor winch. Now, I've already made that decision. I've decided not to go electric because I'm trying to keep as much electric stuff off the boat as possible. So I'm going to a Low Franz Royal manual windlass. But it's what size of chain then? And with what size of chain, how much length of chain? Now, I've been told, 8 mil will be fine. No, you have to have 10 mil based on your weight and size. you know, I'm sure part of it's opinion, but I do want to get the best setup possible. Now, I know with the catamaran, we got to watch weight, you know, and the anchor well is directly in front of the mast on this boat, so the anchor weight will be quite centered, but at the same time, it is weight, right? In catamarans, we want to keep as light as humanly possible, and so therefore, I'm wondering what length of chain and what weight of chain to get. My initial thoughts were to go only 2 boat lengths or 3 boat lengths of chain and then make up the rest in rode. And there we are with our last conundrum, which is what rode to get. You know, should I get 8 plat rope or just standard twist rope, you know, maybe a 5/16 or something like that. Rope to, you know, mate with the chain, to mate with the anchor, and off we go. So I'm really looking for help on this. And, you know, I'd really love to hear your comments. I really want to get some advice so I can make a good decision based on this stuff. And I need to make it quick because I'm getting close to getting on the water. The project's been going well. We got most of the deck gear installed that we can install without getting the mast up. And, of course, my next video after this one, the post will be the one I've done on the dinghy, which I bought a Walker Bay 10. And I took it out the other day. I didn't videotape that, which was too bad, but I did take it out the other day, and it felt awesome, even without the tubes. So definitely drop me your comments. Subscribe to our website. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Put your likes down. But I need your help on this whole anchoring issue. Hey, I'm challenging you to get to the next level, too, just like me. Stick with the project. The challenge is out there for you. Have a good one.